Hello, my name is Travis Mull and I'm a marketing coordinator with Backwoods and Backwoods Adventures. Today we're going through a cold weather gear checklist. A lot of this is clothing. We do have gloves, hats, things like that, but clothing is the most essential part of it. Cold weather is all about layering. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to buy the bulkiest jacket I can. Well, guess what? When you take that bulky jacket off, you've got nothing underneath. So it is better to have 5 or 6 layers as opposed to one big layer. We'll start with base layers. It's the easiest thing. We've got wool and synthetic. You'll often find synthetic or rolled wool come in boxes like this most of the time. Wool is nice just because for colder weather it's going to keep you warmer. If you're going to be super active, I typically recommend synthetic just because of the wicking properties of it. Wool will tend to saturate just a little bit more than synthetic. Next, you just need a solid fleece or second layer. Oftentimes fleece is nice just because when it is wet, when it is super cold and wet outside, it will typically keep you a lot warmer. We've got multiple options for jackets. Now, a lot of people like down because of the packability of it. You can take an average adult size piece of down and actually fold it up to about that big. So down is always a great option. The only problem with down is that when it gets wet, it typically doesn't hold any sort of warming properties, so you do have to take a little bit more care of it. Soft shells are nice just because it's a nice blend of warmth and durability. You can actually be pretty rough with these, so for active wear I typically recommend a good soft shell. There's also synthetic fill jackets. Now these are nice just because they will keep their loft when they do get wet, so it's always a good option. And then on top of that, it's always nice, once again, to have a good piece of rain gear. You can never go wrong with having a waterproof layer just because it will always save you out there. For your hands, it's nice. A lot of people really like to have a good layering glove. So you'll start with just a good lightweight glove, and then if you do need to go to something bigger, you can often wear this under that or just the bulkier glove. There's obviously 2 different kinds of gloves. You've got mittens and just normal gloves. Mittens are nice because oftentimes people like having their fingers together. It can be a little bit more comfortable and it will keep you warmer, but you obviously don't have as much dexterity. And then just a nice hat, a good face layer, and some good socks with a good pair of boots will always keep you warm.